overhyped YouTube intro. Yo, what is up, guys? Diecast here once again with the Low on the High Side Racing League, and tonight we are here for hopefully a wonderful race here in Michigan tonight. I'm Diecast here with Reaper in the booth, of course, like always. And we're hoping Smokin' shows up. Whenever the Yankees game ends, he'll probably show up. So tonight we're here at Michigan. Reaper, what is going to be our expectations tonight? We can take.
It's going to be a wide, fast racetrack.
Okay. So as I'm trying to get my Twitch, apparently my Twitch app was updating as we are currently loading into the race. Here we go. Should be a very good night of racing here at Michigan. Of course, Michigan being one of these racetracks that are semi-super speedway racing. It's going to race just like Auto Club did earlier in the year. So. Oh, God. So here we go as we're about ready to hopefully start this thing. Hold on. So, here we go.
I think I might have joined a little too early. I did.
Michigan has dirt.
Here, send me another.
Well, here we go. 6 and 17 front row. We are green. Here from Michigan. 29 laps? Okay, 29 laps here as we head into turn 1. 6 currently out front. 9's going to go to the inside of the 17 here for the second spot. Coming out of turn number 2 as we look at the camera that pauses too long in turn 2. Whoever did that should be fired. Here we go down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. 6 up front, followed by the 17, followed by the 9, who's side by side with the 24 for the third spot. Out of turn number 4, and the 6 B13 is going to go ahead and lead lap number 1 here for Michigan. Reaper.
Yeah, will you send me another invite?
Sure, yeah.
I joined too early. And
let me see if it'll let me invite you. There.
Hey, it did.
Sorry. Right, waiting for anybody. Oh, that was funny. 6 is currently out front. Though with a pretty good lead already over to 17, but 17 is going to use the draft to see if he can close that gap here. That's a good job by the 6. Here comes 17. 17 going to look inside, but the 6 with a pretty good send there in turn 1 gives him a nice little gap to manage here over to 17. But 17 is going to try and get another run here as he almost hit the wall. Let's see, we go down the back. A little push from the 24 here, going into turns 3 and 4. 9's going to go to the inside of the 43 here for the 4th spot. And that's going to shuffle the 43 out of line. 17, I think, is close enough. If he can get a run right here, he can definitely make a move heading into 1 and 2 here off of this lap. Look at 17. He's not going to make a look at all. 24 is going to run a little bit higher here into turns 1 and 2. 17 is going to go to the bottom. It's going to slide up as there's the stupid camera angle. Once again, whoever put that in should be fired. Here we go down the back straightaway. 24 going to look inside the 17. It's going to be for the P2. As you're in, right?
Yep, I'm in.
Okay, Reaper, you are in, so I'm going to hand it to you.
We're seeing some really good racing right now, and from second on back is the 24 still inside the 17. Made contact. 24 is going to clear.
Well, I wouldn't say casual contact, but it was some contact.
9 to third, right behind the 24. The 88's going to look inside. Nothing doing.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, last time when we were here at Michigan, the 88 won this race on a last lap send on the 24. And, yeah. Basically just won the race off of move. Ooh, 88 and 24 making a little contact. Looked like like I said, casual contact. Oh, car hard in the wall in the back. Yeah, looks like maybe the 8 or the 1 may have hit the wall. But here we go through turns 3 and 4. So far, it's been typical Michigan here. Single file racing throughout the top 7 or 8. And then we got a massive battle in the back afterwards here, Reaper.
Yeah, definitely. They're for like probably a third of a lap. They were 3 wide back there for a little bit. Definitely some action in the back of the pack. We're seeing guys up front take a peek to either the inside or the outside, but not too many moves really being made at the moment.
Well, no wonder why you need another invite. I see your car parked at the first pit stall on pit road.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, here comes the 9. He's going to make a move to the inside right here. He's there. So we're going to have a side-by-side battle for the lead. 6 didn't even try to defend. But here we go. He's going to see if he can roll the top better than the 9. But the 9 with that bottom advantage. He's going to take the lead, and he's going to get the draft to the 24. Here down the back. Let's see. Here we go in the turns 3 and 4. 6 still looking on the outside. And 24 is going to clear here. Can the 88 get to the inside of the 6 here? Yes, he can. So 88 is the 6 going from first to, well, look, could be worse than 4th. I don't know. Here comes the 20 of Zeiler. Zeiler is going to go to the inside of the 6 right here in the turns 1 and 2. Got a couple hot seat guys, or I think one hot seat guy on the track today. It is, I think, Yoshi. Yeah, Jack Baseball also made his. Whoa, who is all the way below? Looks like the 17 and the 2. I don't know if somebody got loose or there was a disagreement. Somebody had to show them an opinion or something, but that was a little crazy there down the back. There,
yeah, it definitely was. And, I'll tell you, these top 3 Hendrick cars teammates are working really well together.
Yeah, and to be honest, you know, and I keep pointing this out, and I doubt anybody rewatches this all my races through from 1 second all the way to the end, because I keep telling people the reason why the Hendrick guys have so much success is because they work together. You know, they're probably the only 4 people that work together really well. Nobody else in the field works together teammate-wise, so, you know, so right now I'm kind of hoping to see, you know, if anybody else, especially on these plate track or semi-plate tracks, I like to call them. They're kind of semi-plate tracks to me. You know, semi-super speedway racing, how they kind of race here. You know, this 88 is going to look to the inside of the 9. 88 gets loose. Oh, he goes. Oh, around goes the 88.
He was trying to save it.
It took him a long. It took him a long time to decide whether he wanted the spin or not, but 88 went around. No caution, of course. Wow. All I know is this. All I know about this is yeah, it looked like the 88 right there. Didn't know if he wanted to decide to spin or not. So he was saving it. It looked like he was about to save it, and then spun it right back around as soon as he turned back to the lefts, and just, you know, spun around. But Yoshi, your B Series winner here, currently in P2 with trying to battle with the 9 of Trick, and then you got the 6 of B13 who led the first handful of laps here. He's sitting back there in third, battling with the 20 of Zeiler right now here at Michigan. Reaper?
Yeah, the 20 looks like he he's really trying to make that bottom line work, but the 6 making that top side stick as he clears them now for P3. Levels the 6 back to 4th. That 20 going inside the 16 of Yoshi. Almost had that lap car cause some mayhem there.
I was about to say, I think that was Matrix in the 19 who almost just LePaged the field.
Just about. That was sketchy. I thought
Zyler he was about to LePage the field. I was sitting there concerned. I'm sitting here like, oh, don't LePage the field, don't LePage the field, don't LePage the field, please don't LePage the field.
Yeah, it got really close. I thought Zyler was gonna get him there, but
yeah,
it was a real sketchy moment there for a minute. Especially because the 20 was trying to make a pass on the 16.
Here we go, pit stops. Oh, the 9 spins it entering pit road. No, it didn't speed, but just spun it. Well, already, stage 1, 200 cars have spun out. One entering pit road, the other one on the back straight. So if you have 200 cards or cars spinning in stage 1 on your bingo card, go ahead and mark that off. All I know, I need to start, it'd be fun. We create bingo cards of what we think's going to happen in the race, and we just kind of, go from there. I think that would be kind of funny. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but hey, they sorted it out. 16, I think, is going to take the lead here with the 20 as Zyler behind him. So at least they're going to get hooked up immediately up here. And then you got a big gap to the 6. And it looks like you got a big pack behind the 6. So, already those green flag pit stops proven to be a huge factor already at the beginning of this race.
Yeah, absolutely. We say that every week. Your entry onto pit road and exit off is either going to make or break your race. And the gap between the 16 and 20 to the 6 is pretty big. They definitely had the better pit stops, or at least a better outlap. But keep an eye on those Hendrick cars. They are right there, back to back. At least 2 of them are.
Let's just see. This pack's gonna see if they can catch those top 2 cars right there. How many to go in the stage? 13? 13 to go here, stage 1. Well, of course, the 2 races this week for the A Series. Of course, you got Michigan here today. Next, or not, I shouldn't say next week. Thursday. Thursday will be the Gateway race. Gateway. Fun little racetrack. So. We're going to see what happens at Gateway.
I'm going to try to get a hot seat for Gateway. We'll see how it plays, how that works out. But
yeah, I can't wait to see how Gateway goes for the A Series. It's usually one of those longer races that you don't really expect, but it does become a really long race, especially short. Well, let me tell you this, it don't feel short. Let me just tell you, when you're up here in the booth, it don't feel short. it almost feels like you did 2 600s in a week. Feels up here in the booth, it feels like you did 2 600s in a week. So, that's how it feels like in the booth.
Yeah, some of the races are do seem a little long. I know the Martinsville race, even though it was a clean race, it felt like for the most part, it felt like it dragged on forever.
Yeah, that's because I think we only had like 12 cars.
Yeah, I think this is the. I don't know. Air, you might be able to confirm it, but I know since I've been in the booth, this is the most cars we've had in an A Series race.
Well, in a while. I remember there was a 500 one season where we had almost over 25 show up. So, that was a long time ago, though. That was, I would say, maybe 3-4 seasons ago. So, I can't wait to see, how this race is going to play out, here at Michigan. Like I say, we compare this racetrack to Auto Club a lot due to the fact that Auto Club, is kind of the sister track of Michigan. And Auto Club and Michigan race very similar in this game, single file packs, but when green flag pit stops hit, everybody gets spread out. Races a lot like a semi super speedway. We look at this racetrack, it's going to be tough, when we get back under green flag, when we go through green flag pit stops, to catch up on some cars unless you don't have a really good pack, because if you don't have a really good pack, you're not going to really be catching anybody. So, like right here, 5 cars, but they're battling, they're switching, they're going wide, they're not organized, unlike those top 2 that are up there. Those top 2 have been holding a pretty steady gap, but I feel like this pack's going to start closing in a little bit here down the back due to them being all single file now. So they're going to have a little bit of the advantage now here. They just got to get orderly like, they got to be looking like a single file line in communion in church. You got to make sure you're single file, you're ready to receive the wine and the crackers, and then move on.
We heard the 24 spotter talking to the 17 spotter, trying to get him to fall back in line. So they're definitely trying to communicate over the radio to get that pack up to the top 2.
There is the leader, Yoshi, up front, who, like we said, won the B Series race here at Michigan. Had the run down the 18 of Sloopy there on a 2-tire strategy to pass them to get the W. But the majority of that race, ran really well. He didn't win the stages, though. Got the stages stolen from him. But, he's looking to see if he can get, I don't know if he really wants a stage win. I think he might give up the stage win to the 20, knowing that he knows the 20 needs points. The 20 is getting really loose. But, he might take a stage win here and get the track position for that stage 2.
Backed out and then.
Oh, we got contact back there. Yeah, the 6 and the 17 got into it. Looked like the 6 got on the apron too much and just kind of overcorrected into the 17. That's not going to help this line. Now they're way too spread out. This is going to allow that 2-car pack to maybe start getting a little bit of ground that they lost there. That 20's loose, though. That's going to be the question. That 20 of Zyler is getting really loose off of 2. I can see it. He's going to have to probably figure out an adjustment on that long run. Because, yeah, he's been looking a little loose out of 2 there, Reaper.
Yeah, he definitely has. But I also think if the 24 and the 9 can work together like they have, they might be able to work together to close that, because the 20 is loose and they are creating there's been a little bit of a gap between the 16 and the 20. They haven't really been as tight and as organized as they maybe want to. So that could allow the 24 and the 9 to work together to close that gap there.
Guys, how many are we coming to here for the stage? Coming to 3 to go. Oh, the 9 says he's going to be short. Yeah, a lot of people I think are going to be short. There are only maybe like a handful of people that might make it. But luckily here, if you take fuel only, you won't get lapped if you try and go down pit road this time. So if you 2 to go at the line, you gotta go. Well, you know, if you're way in the back, you're gonna have to stay out due to the leader probably crossing the line. But remember, if you're the leader, if you're one of the if I'm Yoshi, you're technically not even going for stage points. You're going for the win. I would almost be like a road course and kind of pit here if you're short. But he's gonna stay out here. Coming to 2 to go. 20's gonna look inside, ran a little low. Oh, 20 hits the wall, trying to come back up on the racetrack. Oh, and he's gonna go way wide. Did not enter the corner correctly. That's gonna gap 16 right there. 16's gonna pull a gap. Let's go to the 16. There's Yoshi. So here we go, coming to the white flag here for stage number 1. 16 to Yoshi up front. So we're hearing a couple cars. They're probably going to run out here on the back straight. But here we go, coming to the white flag here, stage number 1. 16 to Yoshi up front. I think that 20 is trying to conserve some fuel. Oh, the 16's out. 16's out. That's going to bring the 20 to the lead. If we can get to the 20. 20's out. Oh, the 9 to 24 get into it. I think the 24's got enough. Let's go to the 24.
I think the 9's out too.
Oh, 24 sputtering. 24 sputtering. Can he get there? And the 24 will win stage 1. Wow, look at how many cars are just coasting. Look at the rest of the field that's coasting. The 2 got second. I think the 19 is a lap down, so. Oh, there's the 17. I think 17 definitely got P4 there. Wow. I think the 1 a slight definitely lost some spots. I can tell you this, I think the 9's got some rear end damage and the 24's got some front end damage after that little impact on the back straight. So let's see, this should get a little interesting here for stage 2 here, Reaper.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get interesting. These guys hopefully learned something about their fuel run they're running out at the end, on the last lap of the stage. So hopefully these guys will might see some guys pit a little bit later in the green flag run. Try to make sure they can make it the end of stage 2.
Great.
Well, here we go. 4 and 2 front row. Green flag here in stage 2. Here we go, heading into turn number 1. 4 and the 2, side by side for the lead. Here we go into turns 3, or 1 and 2. 3 and 4 will be the next turns here, of course. 24 is going to give 4 a push. Oh, 24 into the 2. 3 wide for second almost. Will the 17 send it? Oh, 3 wide for second again. Oh, 3 wide. 17, I think, backed out. Or just slightly lifted. Well, let's see. Here we go. Oh, the 4. Oh, the 4 with a defensive move, but the 24 is there. The 4 moves himself all the way 5 lanes up, and the 24 will take the lead here, Reaper.
Yeah, they're 3 wide at the back of the pack. Back there for position. Just a slight mistake by the 2, or by the 4, but 24 holding on 2 wide behind him with the 17 inside the 1, trying to make a move for second. Got help from the 2. Oh, contact in the back.
No, they saved it. Good save.
Yeah, they gathered it all
Right
back
there.
up
Yeah,
there.
really good save. So as they save it, we're going to continue going green. Here comes Slight Savage. You know, you want to talk about some Michigan winners. You got to remember the battle between Slight Savage and Jumpy here in the B Series last year. You know, Slight knows how to get his way around Michigan as well. As, oh, in the wall a little bit there off of 2. That's going to bring a huge run. A lot of cars getting loose, playing a little defensive game back here. Okay, that was a quote I didn't expect to hear over radio. Well, here we go, 24. Currently still up front though. Here comes the one of Slight Savage, and then you got Joe Boo in the 17. One's looking, but you know, 24 with a good corner entry. But I wouldn't say I would go that high off corner exit though. Go that high off corner exit kind of scared me. I didn't know if he was going to knock down the wall or what.
Yeah, I definitely seen him give a little wiggle off the corner trying to keep it out of the wall.
Oh, well, we're hearing it's 50-50. Yeah, huh? Are you know, is hitting the X or is hitting the O? Is it like Call of Duty where the X is the hit marker? Well, here comes the one to the inside, but gets a little loose. So he's going to lose the inside leverage he had going in the 3 and 4 on that 24. Well, I would say you guys were kind of already pulled. Oh, car hard in the wall. Oh, we are. Okay, well, again, another radio chatter I thought I would ever hear in my lifetime, but well, it was it looked like a car. I think it was the 21 of Jack Baseball. You know, got loose there, hit the wall. Almost thought we were gonna have a crash. You know, saved it. We're still green. Surprisingly, we've had maybe about 2 or 3 incidents that could have gone caution, but they have gone green.
Yeah, they've been some really close calls, but really good saves. And Michigan is a great track for saves.
No, we're looking at this pack right here. This is 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Trying to work together to get up to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. This is not how you get up to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd if you go too wide. They're trying to shuffle out Caleb, who is back, you know, recovering from his stumble and fall down a hill. Yeah, yeah, rumble. It sounded like that ESPN guy. I forgot what the ESPN guy is named. The guy who does the halftime, like, quick speed Sunday, you know, during the Monday night. He goes rumbling, bumbling, stumbling to the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember his name either, but...
Yeah, it's that guy. Oh.
He did that line in The Longest Yard, and it was hilarious.
Mm-hmm. I also got a biggest question. Is that Killer running 6th right now?
Yes, it is.
Good run for Killer. Hey, nice to see. Oh, well, it was about to be a good run for Killer, and then the 4 car saw Killer in Killer's name, so he thought he should do that. But you know, here we go. Yeah, I'm just saying this right now. I feel like if you're 2nd, and that 24 is starting to pull away a little bit too. If you're the 1, I wouldn't be. Oh, 24 gets a little loose. That's gonna help the 1 get back into it. That's gonna bring the 1 back into it. All that track position, or I shouldn't say track position. Oh, but the 1 hits the wall back, and around he goes with the 17. 17 hits the pit barrels. Yeah, the one's in the pit barrels. And the one's hitting the barrels. He is still, and now it is not registered in pit road. And that is not good. Luckily, the pit barrels were there for the 17. 17 hit the pit barrels. The one hit the pit barrels. That's the first time I've seen 2 cars in one lap hit the pit barrels. Yeah, well, that's gonna be not good for them. But now you got Yoshi and now the 9 a trick, looking to see if they can make a run here on the 24. 24's got, I think, enough of a gap where the 16's trying to find that sniff of the draft. You know. Yeah, you wanna. Oh, we got the 4 just said whoa over the radio. Somebody must have gotten loose in front of him, or he got loose. Oh, we got a slow. Whoa, what are we doing back here? Whoa, the 1 and the 17. Don't know what you're doing. I don't know if the 17 tried to wreck the 1 or the 1, or they were just messing around. I don't know what happened, but that kind of looked a little bit odd going into turns 3 and 4 right there. That looked a little sus.
Yeah,
that looked a little sus right there.
That was definitely another one of those pucker moments for the entire field. There is they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, the night on the radio said that looked like him looked like 17 last week. So 16, 9 are close to the 24 here. Is yeah, pit stops are going to start here. I think we've already seen 1 car head down pit road. So let's see what happens here. 24 says he's going to come down this time. Yeah, he's going to signal. 16's also going to signal. 9's also going to signal. Well, let's see. Last time the 9 tried to enter pit road, he ended up spinning it. Let's hope he doesn't do it again. Here we go. Oh, he hits the 16 instead.
He was saying over the radio he was out of gas.
I don't know, but the whole field basically just came down pit road except for 1 race car. The 8 stayed out. No wonder, it's Hunter Boy. Hunter Boy's always trying to pull a strategy. Yeah. I think he's out of gas. Yeah, he's slow. He's really slow. Well, the 8's out of fuel. I'm not sure going 1 more lap was the big idea.
Yeah, the big thing to remember is you don't get 5 bonus points for leading the lap. So.
Well, hey, you get those, bonus points. Huh? Well, can he make it? He's crawling. He's crawling to the pit road, going at the pace of a snail. AKA is what we call RTSB Matrix every week, and he's in.
He made it. He made it.
He made it. He made it.
He did not.
Good job. I'm gonna assume who's gonna cycle out with the lead here? 24. We're hearing first lag warning on the 3A, but shout out to Killer though. Killer's hold strong, for a decent while on 6th position. So, gotta give credit. 17, I think, is trying not to go 2 laps down. I think he might be a lap down. So, we're gonna see what happens here. There's a big pack behind the 24s. 8 came out of pit road. I'm not gonna give him a penalty for that because he gave him he did an honest job trying to get back down on the apron. So good job. 24. The 8 had to make 8. That was cool by the 8 car though. He had to make sure he was on that apron. At least made an honest attempt to get back down on it.
Yeah, we've seen Hunter Boy have a really good car at a couple of tracks and just end up
Yeah.
strategy not working out for him.
I mean, last week at New Hampshire, he was having a solid run, and then I just had to catch him on a pit violation, right?
Right?
Hunter Boy's probably sitting there like, the one time the camera's on me, it's for that, really.
It's because I'm out of gas going on pit road.
He did well. He almost messed up. He came off the apron in the middle of 1 and 2, and then he made an honest attempt to get back down on the apron, which he did. So, really good job. But Hunter Boy probably last week was like, the one time, Harry, you had to have the camera on me. The one time. Had to be when I messed up. So. Yeah, so here we go. The 4, I think, is going to let the 20 and the 2 by. 16 is going to go to the inside of the 9 here. I think 16 is going to clear. Yes, he will. As here's the wonderful camera panning off turn 2. There's the 24. 16 is going to have a little bit of a run. Not going to take it, though. How many to go are we coming to here for stage number 2?
Yeah, I think the 9 said
Let's see here when they hit the line.
9 said over the radio his car didn't turn. It was the got a little tight. The 16 took advantage of it.
Well, getting tight, you really want a tight car for the long run, because Michigan, surprisingly, Michigan's one of the tracks where your right rear wears due to the fact that you let off entering the corner. You have to let off. You kind of have to roll because I know on custom setup you can definitely full throttle this racetrack. I've done it multiple times. Yeah, you can full throttle this racetrack on a custom. I have a custom setup that can full throttle 3 and 4. You can't really, it's hard to full throttle 1 and 2, but, it's got something to go here in stage 2. It's hard to full throttle 1 and 2 on a custom setup, though. You need to hit the right angle. And then, full throttle 1 and 2. 3 and 4, it's very simple. You just, you enter it how you usually do. But, you can full throttle Michigan here.
I usually lift for like a half a second. Maybe a quarter of a second on entry just to get my car to roll.
That's what you do at, like, Kansas. Let off for half a second.
Well, I don't let all the way off. I just back the throttle out just a little bit, and then on entry, and then power through the rest of the corner.
Well, let's see what happens, though. I like to see how this stage finish is going to go, because you got 4 cars. 16 gets a little loose right there. You got the 4 cars back there that are trying their best to get up here, but they need that 16 to start battling somebody. Like, either the 9 needs to battle with the 16, or the 16 needs to battle with the 24. So, right now, if you're that 4th pack, you have a shot at it. I think we're coming to 6 or 5 to go. 5 to go. Let's see, here we go. 24 entering turns 1 and 2. Coming up on the 1. I think the 1's going 2 down. Oh, the 1's going to hit the wall. Not the best way you want to let by somebody. The 1's going to let by his top 3. That's not what now here we go. This is what that 2nd pack needs. 16 going to dive to the inside. He's going to wash up with the 24. They made a little contact. Now, but that 4 car pack's battling. That's not what you wanted. 4 to go. Stage 2 here, Reaper.
Yeah, they had the opportunity. They had exactly what they wanted to with the 16 going to the inside of the 24. The problem was their 2x2 back there.
Yeah, definitely indeed. 24, 9, 16, top 3. We go, nice little run here. 16 is going to throw a defensive move on the 9. We talked about, in the B Series race, as the 24 is going to go to 2nd now. We talked about in the B Series race about blocking, because, we've kind of brought up the fact of the 36, why he's dumped the 16 here with 3 to go here in stage 2. But why the 36 has dumped the 16 multiple times this season is because of blocking. You know, he's accused the 16 of blocking a lot, and that's why he dumps the 16. We talked about if it's really race etiquette to block. Yeah. But let's see what happens here. 16 might start blocking a little bit here. Even though he's technically, I think he might be going for car points. Do we even count car points? Okay, so technically we don't have an owner's point, but here we go with 2 to go. Stage 2. Oh, 16 and 24. Oh, a little no-no square. 16 may have gotten a little tight right there. Couldn't turn the car as well. Got into the 24 a little bit, but the 16 is going to be protecting the bottom. No, 24 is going to make the move.
And he's going to bring his teammate right there with him.
Oh, but will his teammate make it 3 wide here? I think we're coming to the 1 to go. Yeah, we're coming to the white flag here, stage 2. 88 and the 2 are battling back there for the 4th spot. Here we go, 1 to go. 16's going to get out of the way, but the 9 going to go to the inside of the 24. Here comes the 16 with a crossover. 9. Oh, we got a crash. 24, 16, and 9. Wow. As here we go through 3 and 4. As the 24 is losing spots. I got to get to the leader, which is the 16 of Yoshi, who's going to win stage number 2 here at Michigan. Well, that just made things interesting.
Yes, it did.
Shit.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure who you kind of fault. I mean, the 9 looked like he got loose into the 16. 16 was just there. Oh. Well, I don't think it was the reason why he wrecked, but... Oh, okay. Oh, well, we got beef, folks. It didn't take long to find beef, but we got beef. Well, here we go. 16 and 9 on the front row. Green flag. Oh, they're making contact off the rip
38.
here in this final stage. Here we go in the 1. Yeah, that 9 just showing some displeasure right there. He's like the opposite of Chick-fil-A. Instead of my pleasure, he's gonna show you his pleasure, or show you his displeasure. Oh, we got a crash. 2, 3 cars around in the back. That might be a game. That's gonna be caution. First caution of the night. It's gonna be for a 2, 3 car incident. There's Rock in the chat with beef.
Yeah, there were a couple.
We got beef.
There were a couple other cars that were involved. It was really like 4 or 5, but a couple of them kept going. So there's definitely going to be quite a few with some damage from that.
Well, let's see what happens here as we'll go on to the restart here pretty shortly, hopefully. Surprisingly, according to stream time, this has only been like less than 45 minutes still. A couple of these cautions are going to help shorten that time. Well, stage 3. We talked about the intensity of this race going to amp up. It probably has. Here we go. 2 and 14 front row. Green flag. How many to go? 34. They will have to pit twice. 14's going to tuck in right here behind the 2. So here we go in the 1. Oh, Italian not having a good launch, but ding. Up front, it's got a huge gap already on the 14 here down the back. Oh, the 9. 9 to the inside of 16. Oh, somebody just like, somebody just went into the grass. Oh, the 9, oh, the 16. Gonna just let the 9 by. He's gonna let the 4 go to his inside. 9's gonna go high. I don't know what's going on right here. Is this a sign of displeasure?
Oh, you know why?
Oh, well, here we go. We're looking almost 3 wide here for third. 9's going to back out of it.
You know why the 9 went to the high side, right?
Yeah, I think he saw that 16. He's like, hold on, 6. Oh, I got a tire rub, he said.
He
24 over the radio. When I get to the 16, there's going to be a tire rub.
He got past the 16, saw his teammate, the 88 there, and jumped up there to link up with the 88 there, I bet.
Yeah, well, it's helping out because now he's going to get to the bottom here. He's going to actually go, he's going to check up for the 88. I thought he was going to go to the inside. Oh, the 9 washes up the racetrack into the 16. Didn't really hurt him. The excuse was a small tire rub from the 9. Arrow loose. Oh, 24 hits the 16. And the 2 and the 14 could be battling for the lead here shortly. Here we go. 14 looking to the inside of the 2 here. For the lead. Italian Stallion 3 wide for the lead. Oh. Oh. Oh, this ain't good. Look at the pack back here behind 4th place. Oh, the 1's on the apron. He spins. 4, 5 cars around. 6. Massive crash. The big one at Michigan. And the caution is out for the 2nd time today. That apron. The apron will get you. What's up, Big Hoss? What's up? We got a big one here, folks. Well, let's see how this is gonna go here under this next restart. So, look like the 1 got loose on the apron. He went on the apron. So, let's see what happens here. 2 and 14 front row. Green flag. Probably less than 30 to go here. 27 to go here in the race. Here we go. Entering 1. 2 on that inside. You got the 14 on the outside. Of course, 14 of Italian Stallion. First career A-Series race win at New Hampshire. Last race. He's looking to see if he can go back-to-back. He looks inside. He's going to check up to it. A good run. 24 is going to look to the inside of the 14 here for P2. Here we go. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. 24 are probably easily going to take that 2nd spot away. 88 is going to look to the inside of the 14 here for that 3rd spot. 24 looking inside. 2 going to push. 88. Oh, 24 looked inside.
Yep, you've got those 300 cars right there.
Well, here we go.
Yeah. 24 to the
gonna
lead.
go inside of the 2. I mean, right now yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this right now. It's gonna be, it might be flashbacks for the 24 if that 24 to 88 become P1 and P2. Because remember the last time we were here in Michigan? 88 sent it on the last lap, moved the 24. Oh, we got a crash. 14 around, another huge one. 14, 1, 6. Caution. Big Hoss says here comes high side. I mean, starting to make some contact. I mean, a whole bunch of contact in the field. They're starting to get aggressive here, Reaper. They're starting to get really aggressive, and that's what's causing these cautions.
Yeah, definitely. You're seeing a lot of guys trying to take it 3 wide. Track position, trying to gain that track position for the last several laps, and trying to make something out of it. The question is, with loose race cars, do you really want to try that at this point? Because if it's me, I wouldn't.
I don't know, but they're getting aggressive up here, and it might not end well. We might have an overtime, in all honesty. I'm gonna think we might have, but here we go. 24-88, green flag. 88's gonna jump down. A little teamwork right there from the Hendrick guys. 22 to go here. They gotta make one pit stop, and if I'm correct, they get 14 to 15 on fuel. So this could be a little factor in the race here, Reaper, where 2 tires could possibly come into play.
Yeah, for sure, and you gotta wonder what these, for these Hendrick guys to stay where they are and keep working together, they've got to pit together and be on the same page as far as that last pit stop. So we should hear communication between them to get on that same page.
Well, it's going to be interesting, especially, looking at the end of this race here coming up. You got Hendrick 1, 2, 3. You got Ding, who, has really been not really a factor until stage 3. 43, a Huncho, once again, a guy who hasn't really been a factor in this race until now. Caleb, who's been hovering around the top 5 area for most of this race. And then you got about 3 wide back there, which, we've been going 3 wide and crashing. I'm not sure if we want to go 3 wide anymore. Yeah, Ding's trying to make that outside work, but with Hendrick working together, it's like I tell people, I swear, people don't watch the races on YouTube. I swear they don't, because they would know 24, 88, 9, and the rest of the Hendrick people work together. Nobody else really works together, so, it's going to be difficult. Here comes the 4, Caleb, looking to the inside for that 4th spot, but it's going to let the 2 in. So Caleb's going to hover around 5th right now. But, let's look. Ooh, 88 going to look inside, but he's probably going to back out due to, oh, here comes Zyler. Where did Zyler come from? Just passed like 3 cars in turns 1 and 2. That 20 is Zyler just got a, I don't know, what do you call it, a 3-for-1 at Kmart? Do you call that 3-for-1 at Kmart?
The 3-for-3 special.
The 3-for-3, it's almost like a Wendy's 4-for-4, but it's a 3-for-3.
Yeah, almost. If we would have got one more, we could have gone with the 4-for-4.
$18 to go. That pit window is going to open about 4 laps. So if you're everyone that wants the short pit and you like the short pit, I know the 8 car loves the short pit, and the track position that the 8 car has, he'll probably short pit and then see what he can do. But he's so far back where I think if he short pits, I don't know if it's going to be a huge effect. But another person, oh, we got a car around, 14 of Italian Stallions around. That's no caution. We're busy up here talking strategy. We can't see a guy who spins around, I wish I can be NBC and have like 10 cameras I can look at. But, oh, 12 and the 2 making some contact. Jet dryer and, oh, here we go. Side by side for the lead. Oh, 43 made a move on the 4 here for that 5th spot. The 16 of Yoshi's starting to get back up here. Well, ooh, little side draft from the 16, almost some contact. Here we go in the turns 1 and 2. Like we said, that pit window is going to open up shortly. Here comes Jet Dryer Jet Dryer could be a factor in this race. Remember Auto Club. He won Auto Club earlier this season. Sister track of Michigan. You're going to have to watch out for him, though. I mean, he is going to be a factor. He could be a factor here late in the race. It's up to P6. Caleb P7. Then you got Joe Boo back here. And Jack Baseball, a guy we haven't really talked about much here, Reaper. Jack Baseball is their side-by-side for the lead. He's up here now.
Yeah, he's one of our fairly newer C-Series drivers, and he's looking really good tonight. He's, you know, he really impressed people in the practice race tonight to get that hot seat, and he's looking really good. He's been kind of hanging around mid-pack most of the race, but he's up here where it counts when it counts. So I'd definitely keep an eye on him. I wouldn't count him out for sure.
Oh, 24. I was about to say 24. There ain't no space to come down, but he made space. He made space to come down. 24 is going to look inside. Oh. Oh, yeah, they got 16 behind the 9. Here comes the 12, a Jet Dryer. 9 almost looked like he wanted to make it 3 wide. 20 signaling, so 20 is going to be the first one of this big group to come down. Short pit here. 24 is going to send it in. I think the 9 might open up space. I think the 88 might get some space here between the 9, depending if the 9 wants to do anything. But 16, yeah, I think the 88 can get space here. Nope. Yeah, 20 did signal. I have proof. I know. I saw. Oh! 88 in the wall. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's gonna break up the.
Well, apparently, I don't know what's wrong, but the 16 Hendrick car has got beef apparently. So. Oh, we're hearing some 2-tire strategies could be a play here. 2 tires, you know, it's like I said, 2 tires could be a possible strategy here with 12 to go. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, look at the 8 of Hunter Boy. Surprised Hunter Boy hasn't come down pit road. Usually Hunter Boy is one of those guys that, oh, he might be signaling now. Hold on, Hunter Boy's going to be pitting here this time. Speaking of Hunter Boy, we said we were surprised he hasn't pit yet. And, you know, yeah, 88's trying to get down, but he's got to realize the 8's going to come with him down pit road here. So Hunter Boy coming down. Good pit road entry by both cars. Right there, big, let's see. I hope this race is going to come down to some strategy. Unless a caution comes out, the strategy is really what's going to be the play. We're hearing some drivers, you know, are going to be taking that risk, but some drivers are actually worried about their left sides, which kind of tells me that, you know, maybe they have their left side pressures jacked all the way up, that they're, you know, oh, 43 is going to be heading down pit road. Oh, the 43 wrecks it. One car. Of course, he was the only one. 43, heavy damage in the wall. Oh, it looks like the 8 of Hunter Boy in front of y'all. Well, here we go. We're hearing that the 9 and the 24 could possibly be pitting next time. Yeah, we're hearing next time. Big Hoss says strategy is very key at the moment, unless the last minute caution pops up. I don't know. We did see the 43 spin it, which could also say maybe a couple cars wrecking on the pit road here on that last stop. Remember, last season in 2 races, the 6 car of B13 lost the race twice, wrecking it on the final stop. So, if you're the 24, you're the 9, you're the leaders, you gotta hope you don't mess up on pit road. The 9's already messed up on pit road once today with a spin. Here we go. Luckily the 8's in there like, phew, at least I didn't get lapped. Oh, they went up. That's gonna bring some momentum to the 16. All three of them are braking. 16 runs into the back of the 9. They're all good. I think they're all good. Oh, we got a couple cars either speeding or wrecking back here. Trying to get on pit road. Oh, they're going to call 4. We're hearing 24 and 9 going to call 4 tires. 16 is on their heels. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Most of the field came down here on this stop. So let's see if 2 tires are going to be some calls for some people. I think the 14 just full sped down pit road. 9's going to come out with 2. 6 is coming out with 2. Got a lot of cars coming out with 2. Got a couple cars with 4. So right now, yeah, you can see a 24. Yeah, he's going to have some time to make up because the 20, I think, took 4. And he's going to be out ahead at least quite a bit. Ooh, 24 with a dangerous pit exit right there. Could have possibly spun it. But the thing is, the 24 possibly going to have to work with the 16. We all know the beef currently between those two. You know, 24 is not happy with the 16 after stage 2. But he might have to work with the devil to get the reward.
Yeah, just might, Aaron. I know the 9.
Here's 7 to go. Who's the leader?
The 9.
The 9.
9 took 2.
Yeah, 9 took 2. Has a big gap. Got a car getting loose back there. Yeah, he's got a big gap. There's this 2-tire group starting to form as we're coming to 6 to go. There's kind of a group of cars on 2 tires trying to make some ground. I don't know. Those 4 drivers are going to need... It's like I said, it's got to be like the communion... It's going to have to be like the communion line in church. You're going to have to be single file and patient. Okay? 6 to go. Look like that front 2 cars that are pushing right there. I'm going to see who they are. Looks like the 17 to 6. 2 Roush guys made up quite a bit of time right there through 1 and 2. They're going to have the 2 and the 20. 20 took 4 tires, but they're going to also have a 4-tire group here coming with them. This 4-tire group's going to have to make quick work of these 2-tire guys if they want to have a shot. Ooh, 17 getting a little loose up the track. Here we go, coming to 5 to go. This is the worst nightmare if you're the 2-tire guys, because you got the 4-tire guys up here, and then you know, the 4-tire guys are gonna have to pass you basically. It's 24 is gonna have to kind of take a weird entry due to the 2 right there playing a little defense. Oh, 17 getting loose. He's gonna have to let the 24 and the 16 by. If you're the 6, you gotta hope you can hold on to this draft of the 24. 24 might have to stick right behind the 6 here. There is going to be a shot these 4 tires are going to work. Here we go. Coming to, I think, 3 to go. 4 to go. 4 to go. Yeah, those 4 tires, guys, got a good shot.
Yeah, if I'm the 9, I'm watching my mirror going, why did I take 2? 4 tires.
Yeah, I mean, they got a really good shot. The
faster.
6, if the 6 can hold on to the draft, he could have a shot with it. But, you know, you got to be careful if you're the 6. You got to hope you can keep that draft. Ooh, 24. Ooh, 6 kind of sent it. That's not what you really want. Here we go, coming to 3 to go. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to get the 9 here, either down the back or coming to 2 to go.
Yeah, they've
definitely going to get the 9.
They've really closed that gap, and they're continuing to close it. That's just a testament right there that tells you how good 4 tires at some tracks are, and this particular track being one of them.
Ooh, here we go. Yeah, they're probably going to get to him at exit of 4. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, big checkup. That was close. 9 with a little tiny block. 2 to go. Well, the 9's gonna have to play some defense. He's gonna have to play defense, bro. 16 with a huge run. 16 looking inside. They're going all the way to the apron. Here we go. We're coming to the white flag this time. Oh, the 9 gave the 21 a little, or not 21, 16 a little bump. 24 with a huge run. 16 with a block. Here we go. White flag. One more lap remaining. Oh, that 16's protecting bottom. Oh, 24 sends them. 9 walls them. Hendrick car is getting payback. Down the back straightaway. Oh, here we go. Through turns 3 and 4. Oh, 16 gives the 24 a bump. Side by side finish coming to the line. Here we go. 9, 24. Who's going to get it? It will be the 9 of Trick. Who wins it at Michigan? What an insane finish here in Michigan.
I think that's one of the closest finishes we've seen in a while, and that was incredible.
Wow, what a finish from that 24 and 9, man. They were going after it. The 16, I think what lost the 24 of the race was the 16. The 16 sent it. Yeah. I'm surprised. Yeah, he gave the 24 bump. I think it's fair. I think it was fair. 24 definitely did give him a bump in 1 and 2. Yeah. Well, that will be interesting. Let's get your top. We already got at least 2 of your top 3 in here. We gotta get the Yoshi. Yeah. Oh, we did that in about an hour. Wow, that was really good. Quick with a great finish. We gotta get Yoshi in here, of course. Finish 3rd. I do got, like I said, you know, the downfall of the 24 was moving the 16 there in 1 and 2. So. So let's see what can happen here. You know, good race here. Got third guy finished 3rd in here. We got everybody in. Let's start those interviews up. Starting with the 16 of Yoshi, who won the B Series race here, but will finish P3 out of today. Yoshi, you got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Do you got your Yoshi there?
Yes. Hello, I'm here.
Yeah, make sure your audio's included. What a finish there. It looked like you had a shot at it. 24 kind of moved you there. You know, can you go through that final couple laps there and see what you could have done differently to get the win?
Well, I think I did everything right. I just got moved out the way, so it is what it is. We'll move on next week.
Okay. We want to talk about something that happened kind of earlier in the race. You know, the thing 24 and the 9 was kind of mad at. What happened there on the final lap of stage 2? It looked like the 9 got loose into you, which, you know, kind of wrecked the 24, and then you kind of came back on the racetrack and hit the 9 into the wall. Any what happened from your point of view there towards the end of stage 2?
Yeah, I didn't see the 9 there. I went up the track. I didn't know he was still right there, so that was my fault. But, you know, the 9 caused the whole thing in the beginning for a guy getting loose, but I don't really know what happened there. But, yeah, I didn't see him on the back stretch, but it is what it is.
Okay, well, anything you want to say or shout out here before we move on to P2?
No, we'll just move on next week.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your P3. Wish you good luck for the B Series race on Sunday. As he leaves, we'll go to your second place finisher here today. High Side Hobie, who gets it done here in P2. Almost had the win. High Side, you got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Make sure your IO's included. Good win, or attempt at a win. We wish you won.
Dang.
We're just going to act like you won, though. It's a big victory for you, technically, since, or I should say a big win for you, because you finally finished really good position and not getting wrecked. You've vocalized your discretions with how much you've been wrecked the last couple of weeks. How does it feel to at least get P2 today with only maybe getting wrecked like once?
It's very bittersweet. Very, very bittersweet. I wish I could have got the win, but, the 16 felt like he needed to get me back, even though the hula hoop came back around and got him the lap before. You know what? It's okay, though. I would have had a better drive off the bottom with the fresh tires, but you know what? I can't be mad with the P2. Had a solid race finally that I was able to put together. Teammate won the race that I've been working with all night, so in my book, I got the job done. I won the race because the 9 won the race. I got some things off my chest. Could have walled the 2. Decided to be a nice guy. Then Dustin prodded me not to be the nice guy. But it's okay. You got to stop being the Mr. Nice Guy every so often.
Well, still there, P3, or I shouldn't say P3, it's P2. But you did have some issues with the guy in P3. Looked like there was a little contact there on the final lap of stage 2. Of course, you were the one who got the worst of it. You lost 12 spots, you said? At least maybe 4 on the racetrack, 6 in pit road.
I dropped back to 13th after that stage. I finished 4th in the stage. I was able to get back around the 4, but I lost 13 on pit road, so that was a little But you know what? The thing the 16 did wasn't even necessarily too bad. He ran me up the track twice, and then he ended up getting into the 9, which he says he didn't see him, so I gotta go with his word. It was just more or less the fact that that's happened to me every week, and I'm just tired of it. I'm just going to start taking those little things and running with them. They start compiling. I start getting a bigger list. The list gets longer. The more cars end up on the wall. It's just how it goes. I had the nickname of Denny Hamlin for a while. If I'm going to be Denny Hamlin, I might as well start doing something.
Okay.
Denny!
Anything you want to say or shout out here before we move on to your winner here tonight?
Shout out to the 16 and 9. We had good racing all night. Just a few hiccups from the 16 that just kind of sent me over the edge. Not really any beef there. Just had to do what had to be done and did it. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody. That was a damn good race. That was one of the more fun races we've had. I don't know if it's because I haven't been absolutely obliterated in the first 2 stages or if we just had that tighter racing all night. But we'll take a P2. Shout out to Andy. It's good to see him back in victory lane. Finally good to see a Hendrick car back in victory lane. It's been a damn long while. But yeah, on to Thursday.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your P2, and we wish you good luck for Gateway. Okay. Well, let's go to your winner here tonight. Trick, who gets it done, gets the win here at Michigan. Trick, you got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Wow, and a close one indeed on 2 tires. Almost, he kind of pulled what I did in the B series when we went here to Michigan. Let's talk about the strategy. 2 tires there. You went in with your teammate. It looked like the teammate wanted you to go with him with the 4 tire strategy, but you opted for the 2. What caused you to take the 2 tires there towards that final pit stop?
2 tires was go for the win. That, and I knew a lot of people would probably take 2 tires. So, to stay with the pack, I guess, I was going to take 2, and not as many took 2 as I thought they would, and ended up getting out to a pretty big lead, but obviously 4 tires were going to catch me, and it showed, but it was fun. I'm definitely glad I did it, because if I did take 4, then I may not have won.
Yeah. Go through there on that final lap. You got past there coming to the white on the back. Oh, I shouldn't say coming to, well, technically you are coming to white. It's 2 to go. You get passed on the back straightaway by the 16. You send it in. 16 washes up the racetrack. You hit the 16 in the rear bumper as he's washing up. And then the 24 has a huge run. They go into turn 1 and 2. 16 moves the 24 or I shouldn't say 16 moves 24. 24 moved 16 after the 16 moved 24. A couple, well, previous to that stage. Tell us, what was your reaction there going down the back straightaway, seeing the perfect opportunity to go around the outside and get the win?
They're going into 3 and 4 on that final lap, and me and the 16 kind of washed up a little bit, coming out of 2, which put him behind Colin and I, and I kind of figured he would do something. I just didn't know who to, so I just kept the high line, and then going into 3, I saw he got pretty damn close to Colin and just kept getting closer and ended up hitting him. And right before that, I gassed it up as quick as I could, which definitely gave me a little bit of more momentum to stay ahead of Colin. But yeah, if it wasn't for that, then Colin probably gets run off the bottom and ends up winning.
Yeah, definitely. Anything you want to say or shout out here before we end the stream here tonight?
Thank you, Air, as always, for the stream. Thanks to the 24. Real fun race there. And just had a great time tonight. Really fun race.
Yeah, real fun indeed. Congratulations on your win, and we'll wish you good luck for Gateway there on Thursday.
Thank you very much.
No problem. As that's how we're gonna end it tonight. What a finish here. Oh, we got beef, folks, in Rock NASCAR. Well, as here we go. We're gonna end the stream for tonight. Thank you for everyone tuning in and watching. It was a great race here from Michigan. I'd like to thank Reaper for being in the booth with me as always for tonight.
Too bad Smokin' didn't show up. He missed a hell of a race.
Yeah, well, Smokin' probably got too excited. The Yankees won Game 1, so yeah, he got really excited, I guess. So, but we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching, and we'll see you guys Thursday for Gateway. I'm Air Discause. Thank you guys for watching.